it like a beast. Deep sharp, ready to feast. Weak heart, struggle from knowing defeat. We keep it moving like a beast. Grizzly, far from meek, fight for survival on these darkened streets. We keep it moving like a beast. Ravenous, the hazard is unleashed. It's hazardous, the battle is your strategy's weak. Yeah, I'm a beast. No fear, never retreat. Fully determined from my head to my feet. I keep it moving like a beast.
When the bass line's a masterpiece, I exploit it every time, call me dastardly. I'm employing every rhyme like a bastard bee. Winter's coming, but you're digging haphazardly. No graves for the bodies digging fast to be. Give yourself the deepest hole, it's so sad to see that you're getting left behind. You're just obsolete with no legacy to leave. Call you absentee. Then I'll have you exhumed. I'll dig you up and bury you again just to prove. I'll pick you up and carry you again just to lose. The blame is on you, man. The shame is the truth that you're lacking substance. I'ma call you the hollow man. And your shine is an illusion. You're a hologram. Imitation gemstones cost $1, fam. See you in the crowd. Throw your hands up on your hollow man.
Like a beast on the streets. This deep, this heat. Get above me, the free, the seas. They can't compete. Let them all see the ease. We seize the keys again. Put them on freeze and blast the mold, the mode I'm in. Let's start reckoning, checking. I'm repping in sessions. I'm blessing, no question. Now watch my direction, stepping back for the one that be catching my weapons. The man in the mirror breaking reflections. It's destined. Hit them all back when I'm on my guard. Mark to the beast, prepare for war. Slicing and dicing and chopping aggression. It really don't matter the fuck who you are. Breaking the bar, this go hard. Sweating the tissue and leaving you scarred. Manic depressive, expressive behavior and nothing can save you, not even your guard. Bow down when the beat goes on. Prayers up underneath the song. I'm from the city where the angels known to sing along. We up from dusk till dawn, speaking the word of the chosen tongue. Deep inside the belly of the beast, now rest in peace, I'm gone.
They can talk about beast, I got the Holy Ghost. Put the cross on my back, that's when I feel the most. Sick flows, that's ill though, I won't boast. I'm offending the rhythm, man, that's a real roast. Praying on beats, I got the holy smoke. Smoking the rhythm, that's like choke. I'ma open up Bible with a real quote. And they worship the beast until it got thrown. Cut down, it hit ground, no throne. I'ma look to the most high even if alone. No copy, I state facts, I'm no clone. Blunt words, I deep it, I'm full grown. Just laugh, the world tries to dim spot. I break snakes with one take, they lose heart. Crooked minds are so blind to next path. If I move like a beast, it might
been
get
moving like a beast in a cage. My reason to rage is either cause I'm leaving this state of mind about people these days, or I'm leaving a trace cause I'm wild, you can see it in my face. A secret weapon you should keep in the safe. My combination, abomination, a conversation, and a deadly operation. Domination sounds like a compilation. My proclamation, my option these days will never be defeat. Nothing's hungrier than the belly of the beast. And from my head to my feet, a creature is savage. No features are average. The fever, the madness, the people couldn't even imagine. A lethal assassin, I'm fasting from the jacket, the padded room, and attacking the masses. Doom, you assuming what happened. Better move when it happens and keep it moving faster than you ever moved before. This beast will do what he has to. I know you're new to this castle, you never knew about the dragon fire spit through when I'm rapping. Get introduced to disaster cause I'm a beast.
I got a story to tell. The beast is rising from hell. Quick with the movement, tune and easy when I cast a spell. Say farewell, ring the bell. Use your voice, no need to yell. Presence will come out of the shell, fueling more than hot propel. Stop, it's up to you. Stop, get out of the zoo. Hard to see and believe the world was time to pick up the pieces and blue. Don't act now, predict the doom. Don't show love, the battle consume. Trust, don't crush it, that's the beast is big and dangerous. Filled with the hated super plus, a little rough when the skin is stuck. Made it through, imagine us like we spit out fire, we going viral, temperature high. Check your vitals, time of the month, pop your vital, ha. Yeah, these times are scary, yeah. Repeat Hail Marys, praying hands are necessary. Stay away from the cemetery, heavy. Look at the time, late for another crime. Grab my pen and begin to write. Watch it kill like Stepify.
Yeah, Toronto. It's another Friday night, and that means it's time for another episode of The Prophecy here on CIUT 89.5 FM at the University of Toronto. Since 1994, pure, unadulterated drum and bass radio. And I'm your host, Valiant MC. We have another action-packed episode for you tonight. I'm very excited to welcome a guest mix and an interview with producer extraordinaire and Locked Up Music label head, Section. Speaking of Section, that first tune that I played was from me and Section, The Beast, and it was the Winslow remix. So for this remix, we got Illmatica and EVMC and JBMC to join me and Woes and Diligent Fingers. Now, I've played the tune on the show before, but I thought that it would be appropriate to play it again, considering who the guest is tonight. Underneath me is a track by Snug called Epsilon, and Snug is from Nova Scotia. You learn something new every day. I did not know there was any drum and bass in Nova Scotia, to be honest with you, but I am happy to hear it. This comes off of a new EP that I have to say is very forward-thinking sonically, so you should really check that out. Once again, that is Snug. The track is called Epsilon. So the mask mandate has been dropped in Ontario, right as events are coming back. So everybody out there, make sure that you're staying safe, make sure you're keeping your hands clean, and avoid those unnecessary groups. Save it for when you go to the club. Try to keep that social distance at the supermarket. We want everybody healthy, everybody happy. To keep drum and bass going strong through the remainder of 2022. Gotta keep your fingers crossed, everybody. So coming up next, we got a tune from Ominous and Gear. It's called Focus, and I played a few tunes featuring Gear on the mic, and I'm definitely feeling his flows. And I believe that is out on Dark Mode, the drum and bass offshoot of Foreign Currency, the label headed by Pavan from Foreign Beggars. Big up Pavan, by the way. For those of you who are fans of Roti and Poutine, the show is going to be making a return sometime in the next few months. Trying to switch gears a little bit, so we'll keep you posted on that. In the meantime, everybody, this is drum and bass music, and this is The Prophecy. Keep it locked. Here we go.
Confident closure when there's lies and disclosure. You speaking to ghosts if you try ringing my phone up. Be out of touch, never really knowing it's over. So I'm staying out of vision and I'm running the covert. You say it's cold-blooded, they told you I'm the coldest, but you just want a ticket to wherever the throne is. I throw my 2 cents in just as a bonus. There ain't no shortcuts, keep your head down, focus. closure when there's lies and disclosure. You speaking to ghosts if you try ringing my phone up. The out of touch, never really knowing it's over. So I'm staying out of vision and I'm running it covert. You say it's cold-blooded, they told you I'm the coldest, but you just want a ticket to wherever the throne is. I throw my 2 cents in just as a bonus. There ain't no shortcuts, keep your head down, focus.
Yeah, this next one coming in is by Watch the Ride and EMZ. It's called Ready for Dem. All Junglist crew, I know you're gonna dig this one. Whatever you're doing, turn this up. Listen close and let loose. This is The Prophecy.
Ready for them.
Pressure, I don't feel no pressure. I'm on a roll and I'm heavy like a double decker. Where you wanna go, bring your energy for the inspector. You're in the wrong place if this ever feels like a lecture. Wise words, deaf ears, and I ain't here to test ya. No black and white on my collar, but I'm here to bless ya. Top scholar and they step in every time I step up. Bet your top dollar that is shillings every time I step up. Told you I don't feel no pressure. The country love me, so I'm up and down like pinballs. I put the M in BPM on my I'm nimble. Show me love, that ain't fit cool. I can't get trapped, I protect my tip like a thimble. Get used to me, I'ma be here until I'm wrinkled. I talk a lot, but that don't mean I like to mingle. I ain't for so won't catch me throwing up no symbols. I'm here to stay, I'm here to reign, I don't know drizzles. If I look into your eyes and see the back of your head, me and you can't flex, me and you can't flex. If you can't line up the mix when you're spinning on the deck, me and you can't flex, me and you can't flex. You got hate in your heart and don't talk with your chest. Me and you can't flex, me and you can't flex. But your honest positivity is promised and blessed. Me and you can flex, me and you. Southwest thing how I grew up, it's a Southwest thing where I make my dough. Skirt on the M4, straight to the Southwest when I go back home. Midlands thing when I link my fam, up north thing for a drink and dance. Man wanna live like me, but stuck at home, cause the lyrically pants. I'm a British boy on bloody pants, partial to a drink and rant. Fools got me feeling hot, but I stay cool cause I got fans. Keep it cool, keep it calm, please don't be a con. Everyone gets a chance, don't mean we won't kick your ass. If I look into your eyes and see the back of your head, me and you can't flex, me and you can't flex. If you can't line up the mix when you're spinning on the deck, me and you can't flex, me and you can't flex. You got hate in your heart and don't talk with your chest. Me and you can't flex, me and you can't flex. But your honest positivity is promised and blessed.
Ready for them.
Careful for the snake in grass, give you ears and go and grass. Please don't go throwing stones in a house of glass. Trapped in color, trapped in class, we don't know who we are. Got you feeling subpar, I'ma show you what you are, just watch. Heard me on the climb, you gon' see me at the top. Got my fingers in some pies and I come to eat the lot. See the swag in my step, see the swag in my bop. See how I smile for the cam, non-believers getting cropped. Whether crop, job or shot, man them's out here for the guap. If your squad got you lost, then go find a new squad. I got a few day ones, I got a few new ones. I put morals at the top, falsities can't tip me off. Heard you went and tipped them off, now my loyalty is lost. If you lied to me, then how will I know when they stop? Hear the olders when they speak, I must take a leave, car history repeats and they came
the back of your head. Me and you can't flex, me and you can't flex. If you can't line up the mix when you're spinning on the decks, me and you can't flex, me and you can't flex. You got hate in your heart and don't talk with your chest. Me and you can't flex, me and you can't flex. But your honest positivity is promised and blessed. Me and you can flex, me and you.
Yes, we're going to keep this going with the heavy hitters. This one is by Nectax. This is called Babylon Get Weak, featuring the one and only Parley B. This one's definitely going to get the dance floor started, so if you are a DJ, go check this tune out. Everybody, here we go. This is The Prophecy. Come on.
I will not deal with no corruption. I will not chat to no policeman. Not deal with no moderation. 24/7 we are on Babylon again. I will not deal with no corruption. I will not chat to no policeman. I will not deal with no moderation.
Babylon get weak, you know.
Not deal with no moderation. 24/7 we are on Babylon again. How we not deal with no corruption? How we not chat to no policeman? How we not deal with no moderation? Put the boys even we are one Babylon.
Yeah, this one is on the Lens mixtape from Hospital Records. This one is by Whiny. It's called Back in Action, featuring Slay. It's rough and rugged, so here we go, everybody. Toronto, this is The Prophecy. Let's go.
Yo, whoa, I kill him with all over my thing. We take over your set, and we ain't even asking, See, I stepped into the rave, guns blasting, and I don't need a lane. I just came in and I crashed in, chasing after that win, trying to get the back in, and they can never stop me now. I swear down on my black skin. My life. Back in action, got 'em moving off the style. And the money accent, ayy. My flow attractive, getting traction, watch your wire attractive. The way I sat up on the track, it gave me satisfaction. I got 'em passing me the mic, now I ain't gotta ask 'em. And they can never outlast, they ain't everlasting. Me, I got classic bars, them one they're everlasting. Coming in first place, a new man for everlasting. Whoa, I kill 'em with another mad thing. Turn up to the rave, and I'm with the bodies patting. If you got the rave dead, and it's looking like a satin, we take over your set, and we ain't even asking, See, I stepped into the rave, guns blasting, and I don't need a lane. I just came in and I crashed in, chasing after that win, trying to get the bag in, and they can never stop me now. I swear down on my black skin. Yo, black, yeah, black. My skin so black, my dress cold black. They got me feeling like Indra. I just stepped into the black. What? Black mate, everything black. I said, see, I stepped into the rave, guns blasting, and I don't need a lane. I just came in and I crashed in. Me, I got classic bars, tried them on the everlasting. Coming in first place, a new man for everlasting. My life. Back in action, got 'em moving up the style. And the money accent, ayy. My flow attractive, getting traction, watch your wire attractive. The way I sat up on the track, it gave me satisfaction. I got 'em passing me the mic, now I ain't gotta ask 'em. And they can never outlast, they ain't everlasting. Me, I got classic bars, them one they're everlasting. Coming in first place, a new man for everlasting. Whoa, I kill 'em with another mad thing. Turn up to the rave, and I'm with the bodies patting. If you got the rave dead, and it's looking like a satin, we take over your set, and we ain't even asking, See, I stepped into the rave, guns blasting, and I don't need a lane. I just came in and I crashed in, chasing after that win, trying to get the bag in, and they can never stop me now. I swear down on my black skin.
Yeah, taking this next one deeper, this is Alpha Rhythm, Resilient, and Leah Wood, One Day at a Time. Here we go, everybody. This is The Prophecy. Let's keep it going.
wanna take my time, living the last one. Slow ride, right to the eastern glory day. Glory day. I ain't gonna chase my life, wishing these away. From now, I'm living one day at a time. At a time. Time living the last one. Slow ride right to the eastern glory day. I ain't gonna chase my life, wishing this away. From now, I'm living one day at a time. At a time. time living the last one. Slow ride right to the eastern glory, baby. I ain't gonna change my life wishing you. From now I'm living one day at a time.
Yeah, keeping the liquid flavor going. This is Motive and Zoe Capri, Ever Shifting. Not going to waste any time. Let's go, Toronto. This is The Prophecy.
He said
Yeah, this next one is Carrier and Nikki Simmons. And it's called Fantasy. I definitely dig this track a lot. Everybody, here we go. This is The Prophecy, keeping it going.
Emotions touched with feelings running high. It seems right, no need to run and hide. Relive fantasy from reality to the other side of life. As you take me away from fears into my fantasy, I find with you I break free. As I drift on a dream, I pray to you with hands held high. I find in you I believe. Feelings running
So The Prophecy airs each and every Friday night on CIUT 89.5 FM. I am Valiant MC. My co-hosts are Mr. Brown, Polaris, and Scott Free. And together we represent 4 different flavors of drum and bass each and every weekend. So don't miss out. Right now we got the track Aries featuring Ava Grace, produced by Rohan, coming in. So Toronto, let's go. This is The Prophecy.
Take you on.
Yeah, so this is going to be the last one, the section interview and then the guest mix. This one is called Dissever from Chisel, Hound, and Raygun. Go look for it if you like what you hear. Toronto, this is The Prophecy. I am Valiant MC. I'll see you on the other side of this. Here we go.
I've been gaining weight in lockdown, that's bars in my head though. Don't do pop sounds, small talk or techno. Might just pop round to blaze up a Z, so make sure it's closing, none of that hedgerow. Live from the get-go, through to the bitter. Deliver the cold flows like ice in the liquor. Only the fresh cuts get sliced in the pitter. Junglist, Amazon Prime, we deliver. None of that hedgerow. Live from the get-go, through to the bitter. Deliver the cold flows like ice in the liquor. Only the fresh cuts get sliced in the pitter. Junglist, Amazon Prime, we deliver.
So how you been, man?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, thanks. Yeah, well, just try and work through the pandemic. Still, really, it's affecting my work and our lifestyle a little bit, but much better than a year ago. So feeling very creative, which is good. So I'm making lots of music, which yeah,
What do you, out of curiosity, what do you do for a living outside of music?
I'm a physiotherapist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I work for the NHS, National Health Service. I've done for about 20 years. So, yeah, I love it. It's really good. It gives me the balance between that and, my other job in music. So, yeah.
So you work for NHS. Sweet Pea works for NHS.
She does.
So, yeah, there's a few people in there, right?
Yeah. Not loads that I know of. Gem One is a nurse.
Okay.
NHS. Guy called Future Shock is as well.
Right. Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So a few of us, but yeah, Sweet Pea's probably who I speak to the most. She's a play therapist. Yeah. She's got a cool job. Yeah. She's good. She's doing great as well, which I'm pleased to see.
Well, there's more of you guys in the NHS than us to this day, I think me and Winslow, I think, are the only school teachers that I can think of in the field. Being a physiotherapist, did work kind of shut down at the beginning of the pandemic for you guys, or what?
It did, yeah. So I work. So physiotherapists, I don't know much. That we work in different disciplines. So you can work on a hospital ward, in intensive care. I work in an outpatient setting where patients visit just for the appointment, and so all of that shut. Well, now 3 times it's shut for about 3 months each time, and we've been redeployed to work on the wards or on COVID ITU, helping out with vaccinations, just, whatever was needed really. So it felt good to be part of something bigger, but it was, pretty stressful overall.
I bet.
Some dark stuff, but some happy stories as well. Sort of,
Yeah, same over here. I totally get it. I'm lucky enough that I live in an area that is semi-rural, so it never really got hit by COVID.
Yeah.
Unless you drive an hour north into the bigger cities, then it gets a little worse. But we never really had it that bad, so we never really had to worry.
It's good.
As much as other people, but yeah, for sure. All right, so a lot of things happened for you. We got a new album. Talk about that in a nutshell. Talk about when, where.
Yeah, so it's coming out on a Portuguese label called Counterpoint, who I've worked with in the past, had a couple of releases in the past, and then at the start of January 2021, they asked whether I'd like to do an album, and I'd sort of thought about it over the years and not really motivated myself to do it. But I took them up on the opportunity, and I worked all of last year on it really throughout the redeployment actually. So that my redeployment onto the wards and ITU really drove the whole story of the album. I wrote it from scratch based on my feelings and emotions around that really. So it's really exciting. It's coming out, I think the full release date is July the 1st. It's been put back a couple of times because of various complications, but full release July 1st. Counterpoint. It's called The Fourth Hour. Yeah.
Excellent. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Now, is this going to be coming out digitally, or are you trying for physical media like a lot of people have been trying to do?
So there's going to be an exclusive USB stick with, I think, a few extra remixes perhaps on
nice.
there, and a T-shirt with the artwork on it. In that, there was talk of vinyl, but and I fully understand running a label myself who's released vinyl. It's just
Vinyl's a lot.
It's a lot, and I respect vinyl labels massively, having done it 2 or 3 times. But, so USB with a T-shirt bundle and maybe a few VIPs on the USB to make it a bit more exclusive, which is cool.
Right. How long, your label, you bring up, how long has that been going now?
5 years in May. 5 years in a couple of weeks. Yeah. Which is exciting as well.
So what was why the choice to release that album on Counterpoint instead of your own label?
I was asked that question yesterday, in fact, actually, and a few times now. The reason really is because I felt more motivated to work for a label interested in me, I think is my ultimate answer. They put a lot of work in to help me. I knew that their publishing, their PR campaigns are very professional, and it felt even more exciting for me as an artist to be asked to do that. I don't think I would have ever been motivated just to do it for myself without someone else asking.
Okay.
The truth, I'd struggled with that probably for a decade. So I think that's my answer to that.
It felt good too because they were doing some of the heavy lifting that you might be doing as a label owner instead. So I'm sure that was like a little incentive because it kind of freed you up to focus on the music.
Yeah, definitely. They've taken everything out of my hands other than me being creative. So that's probably a decent spin on it, to be honest. They also, within the deal was a gig in Portugal, which is happening in May. So that was an incentive. So that's May the 28th, the launch in Portugal, Porto.
Oh, right on. That's exciting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So a lot of people who might not be familiar with you and they're learning about you in the last few years don't know that Section actually began as a duo, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Tell us about a little history of Section as a unit, how it evolved into you.
So me and my best friend Nathan Solly, we started making music just for mucking around really back in 2006, and then I was much more interested in the DJing side, and he was much more musically talented at that point. So he taught me a lot. We would just kind of make tunes together, and I'd play them out, and then it became a little bit more serious. And then in 2013, we decided to give ourselves a name and brand ourselves. And I think I drove most of that. Nathan, we still actually make tunes together, and we put them out as Section, but he's just got no interest in like this kind of thing or DJing. So I took the lead really. So most people will know me as being Section. There is occasionally two of us in there, and he still gets the shout out if he's involved with a track, but 95% of the time it's just me, and I do all the DJing. So yeah,
interesting. Okay. Because I think when I hit you up for The Beast, I think you guys were like at the tail end of presenting yourselves as a pair. I think you were just getting into being a single artist, right?
Yeah. So he has a son, just didn't find the time. I'm lucky enough to have a studio in an external building, so I can make music when babies are sleeping. My children are older now, but that wasn't practical for him. And so he's just getting back into it now. His son's about 5-6 years old, so he's getting a bit more into it now. But in that period of time when Nathan was less active making music, I drove things forward and I sort of created a career for myself ultimately. So around that time of The Beast, that was one of the first things I made with me, because the backing track for that was just me. So that was a few years ago. Was it 3-4 years ago maybe?
Oh man, I can't even remember. That was
2018 maybe. I don't know.
I think the tail end of 2018 or 2019 is when I hit you up. I was like, hey stranger, I don't know you, but I need a tune. Because I had an album project for 2019 into 2020 and that fell apart. So funny enough, actually, a couple of the tunes are going to be on my upcoming album. So that
great.
I mean, a few things got released in other places here and there, but and then a couple of producers, we had tunes in the works, and ended up the instrumental became corrupted on their end. So all we had was like an MP3. It's kind of a bummer for a couple of those. Yeah,
so
album making blues. It takes a while. So how long has the album that you're going to release in July, how long have you been working on that proper?
So I started completely from scratch when they first asked me about the project. So I started it. In fact, it made me laugh. In one of our Zoom calls, I speak to them regularly over Zoom. I looked back at the date that I'd written the first tune, which is actually, I've ended up calling it One, just because that's what I named it. And I thought, that name stuck. It was February 25th, 2021, which is my wife's birthday. So I was wondering what I was doing, making tunes on my wife's birthday, but it must have been later on in the evening. So February 25th, and I'd actually written about 30 tunes in 3 months or 4 months. Some were awful and some and then it took me, once we'd worked out the final 12, it took me probably 4 or 5 months to finish it. I've got a few vocalists, or 3 vocalists on the album, so that I appreciate that takes a little bit longer, and just to make sure that all sits right. So it took about 9 months start to finish, probably.
That's pretty fast though for a drum bass album. I mean, there are people who can pump them out. Caliber can pump out an album like, but I mean, there's a lot of people who work on their album 2-3 years.
Yeah, so I think that's what kind of put me off writing one initially. Actually, that I didn't want to end up hating it, because you can make tunes and listen to them again, and maybe they're popular, but you would never want to listen to them again or play them. So that was one of my, and in part it's called the 4th hour actually, because if after 4 hours I wasn't vibing off the tune, I just deleted the project. So I don't do that always, but for the album I was really keen to catch a vibe really quickly, and so that in part why it's called the 4th hour actually. Album
making process is always fascinating me. Did you go into it with any kind of particular mentality for what you wanted, or were you kind of playing it by ear? Because I took a listen all the way through. You have like the vignettes between certain tracks and stuff like that, so it all feels very cohesive. But was there a particular vibe or mood or presentation that you were going for in particular, or was it kind of organic?
No, I was in probably the darkest place of my life, psychologically at that point, with all the COVID stuff that I was working in, and so that was the dark, and making the music, being asked to make this album was truly a ray of light. I know that sounds a bit cheesy, but so that the whole album, as I approached it, was to create balance between dark and light, and a sense of hope. I think that's how I want to perceive it, is there's a sense of hope that drives through the album. There's a track on there called Nozomu, which means hope in Japanese. So there's these little, and the track called Resemble a Moment, which I've recorded my 2 daughters speaking on, one of the vignettes you talked about. So there's definitely the sense of hope, and I wanted to finish each track lighter than it started, if that makes sense. Yeah, so that's where I was in terms of my emotional kind of state at that point.
Were you, was there any kind of thing in your mind about how dance floor friendly do I want to make this? Did you try to keep it rooted in that, or did you even care?
Didn't care, to be frank, when I was writing it. I gravitate to making music that has energy generally in terms of my drum programming, and you like yourself, we're Jungus, we like dancing and energetic music that makes you move, but I didn't want it to be this is just for a dance. I wanted there to be a sentiment and emotion and musicality to it that I hadn't probably explored as much as I wanted to previously, so this gave me an opportunity to do that. But no, the dance wasn't particularly rooted in my mind, but I don't know, I know a few DJs that I've sent it to play a couple of the tunes out and seems to go down quite well, so yeah, which excites me too, but that wasn't the main driver. Yeah.
Speaking of albums, I'm interested in getting perspective from people. We on Roti and Poutine, my show with Armani and Track, we have talked to some artists a little bit about the whole, not only the album format, but just sort of releasing music nowadays as it relates to labels, streaming, blah, blah, blah. So Black Star announced that their new album is coming out on a podcast platform. The Midnight Miracle podcast that they do with Dave Chappelle is on Luminary, which is a paid podcast app. And they released an episode of their podcast, actually, which is, it's on a paid app, but they released it free. So across podcast apps, you could listen to them rationalizing the choice that they made to release this album on a podcast app. So it's obviously a big move, a big statement. You're both an artist and a label owner. So the state of the industry right now, do you see it going in any particular direction relating to compensation, streaming, labels themselves? A lot of people are foretelling possibly the end of labels. Or a shift in how they function and stuff like that. And there has to be maybe a shift in how artists are compensated. So where are you in that? What were your thoughts, especially too, when you were like kind of trying to think of like how to do this album? Speak on that a little bit.
Yeah. So I mean, there's a lot in that question, and it's
not very simple. I know.
Yeah, no, it's good. I mean, my take on it is that it's, as an artist, primarily, it's very frustrating to not be compensated for your art. I think NFTs is probably a reasonable way to move things forward, owning digital property. So I know that labels or music is going to move into that realm, which I'm dipping my toe in myself with Rebel Music. Bandcamp, I think, is an outstanding platform for independent labels or labels to sell the music on, just because the royalties are better. So that's on one flip, the frustration of not getting paid financially. Yet I don't want to limit the artists on my label by not putting my music on Spotify or SoundCloud, Go, Apple Music, because of the exposure it gives them. Right. So as an artist, I probably approach or I feel differently about it as a label owner, if that makes sense. But and the artists that I work with are happy for professional artwork, professional mastering, and a promotion campaign, and getting DJs to play their music. So it depends on what you want to achieve, I suppose, your expectation of being in drum and bass particularly, which is an underground form of music. But I think bigger labels and Dave Chappelle, Black Star, etc., they've got to drive a shift in culture. So I'm Jay-Z, Taylor Swift, all those artists who remove music from certain platforms is a big statement. For me, as a very small independent drum and bass label, I work with a Cygnus, our distribution company, and leave it in their hands where they push it, to be fair. But have upfront conversations with the artists on locked up. But as an artist myself, I do feel I would prefer more benefits financially, because that's a thing, isn't it? A lot of time goes into these projects. Yeah.
We got a guest mix from you tonight. So tell me about your approach with this one.
Yeah, so I suppose my approach to DJing has changed. It evolves over time as well, in terms of I don't double guess myself. I play music that I want to play, and hopefully the crowd enjoys it. A few classics in there, obviously, if there were low moments. So I approached the mix I did for you in the same way. There's 4 or 5 tracks off the album, which I would play out naturally, and then a few bits that I got sent in the week before from some new artists and from artists on the label. Locked Up Music does a various artists LP called Inmates. So the 4th volume is coming out in June. So there's 2 or 3 tracks from that as well. So I wanted to showcase a bit of myself, a bit of new talent, a bit of Locked Up Music. Yeah.
So how many tracks is coming out on this next compilation?
There's 20 on this next one.
Okay.
Yeah, it is big. And I thought about doing it over 2 volumes. But like you said, people don't necessarily listen to an album start to finish. People, the way music is made and approached now. So there were 20 really strong tracks, some from established artists, Gem One, Daps, Kumarachi, and some from brand new artists. And I think there's probably a couple of tracks on there from people that's their first ever release. One guy from I think he's from Buffalo, Jason Orba. Do you know him? I think, is he from Buffalo, Minnesota, maybe?
Oh, Buffalo, Minnesota. Okay, different city. Because I'm from Buffalo, New York.
Yeah, Buffalo. Buffalo, yeah, he's from. I don't know if is there a Buffalo in Minnesota?
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's possibly there. Yeah, because it's not Buffalo, New York. No, it's from Minnesota. So his name's Jason Orba, Orbr, and I think it might be one of his first releases. So Inmates is designed to do that, to give people a platform, and then and also to have established artists there that I work with as well. So it's a nice balance. So the whole LP is well balanced, I think.
So the Inmates number 4, right?
Yeah, Inmates 4.
And that's coming out June, and then the album's coming out in July. And what's the title again?
The 4th Hour.
The 4th Hour. Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will let you go. We'll definitely talk soon.
Nice to see you again. Yeah.
Yes, indeed, Toronto. If you don't know about Section, it's time to get to know. The Locked Up Music Boss did the production on this track from me, MC Woes and Diligent Fingers. This one's called The Beast to open up the set. Let's delve into this mix. Toronto, have a good night. This is The Prophecy once again. Here we go.
We keep it moving like a beast. Teeth sharp, ready to feast. Weak heart, stronger from knowing defeat. We keep it moving like a beast. Grizzly, far from meek. Fight for survival on these darkened streets. We keep it moving like a beast. Ravenous, the hazard is unleashed. It's hazardous, the battle as your strategy's weak. Yeah, I'm a beast. No fear, never retreat. Fully determined from my head to my feet. I keep it moving like a beast.
When the bass line's a masterpiece, I exploit it every time, call me dastardly. I'm employing every rhyme like a bastard bee. Winter's coming, you're digging haphazardly. No graves for the bodies digging fast to be. Give yourself the deepest hole, it's so sad to see that you're getting left behind. You're just obsolete with no legacy to leave, call you absentee. Then I'll have you exhumed. I'll dig you up and bury you again just to prove. I'll pick you up and carry you again just to lose. The blame is on you, man, the shame is the truth that you're lacking substance, never call you the hollow man. And your shine is an illusion, you're a hologram. Imitation gemstones cost $1, fam. See you in the crowd, throw your hands up when you holler, man.
Teeth sharp, ready to feast. Weak heart, stronger from knowing defeat. We keep it moving like a beast. Grizzly, far from meek. Fight for survival on these darkened streets. We keep it moving like a beast. Ravenous, the hazard is unleashed. It's hazardous, the battle as your strategy's weak. Yeah, I'm a beast. No fear, never retreat. Fully determined from my head to my feet. I keep it moving like a beast.
On the beast, on the streets, it's deep, this heat. Get above me, the free, the seas, they can't compete. Let them all see the ease, we seize the keys again. Put them on freeze and blast the mode I'm in. Let's start reckoning, checking, I'm repping in sessions, I'm blessing, no question, I watch my direction, stepping. Back for the one that be catching my weapons, the man in the mirror, breaking reflections, is destined. Hit them all back when I'm on my car. Mark of the beast, prepare for war. Searching the dice and chopping the question, it really don't matter the fuck who you are. Breaking the bar, this go hard, sweating the tissue and leaving you scarred. Manic depressive, expressive behavior and nothing can save you, not even your God. Bow down when the beat goes on, prayers up underneath the song. I'm from the city where the angels known to sing along. We up from dusk till dawn, speaking the word of the chosen tongue. Deep inside the belly of the beast, now rest in peace, I'm gone.
Teeth sharp, ready to feast. Weak heart, stronger from knowing defeat. We keep it moving like a beast. Grizzly, far from meek. Fight for survival on these darkened streets. We keep it moving like a beast. Ravenous, the hazard is unleashed. It's hazardous, the battle as your strategy's weak. Yeah, I'm a beast. No fear, never retreat. Fully determined from my head to my feet. I keep it moving like a beast.
So tired of these fucking gatekeepers, creepers, holding opportunities and deeds for ransom. So tired of promoters putting MCs in small print. Let me show you who the real showman is. We gotta try to figure out a next step. Spotify don't wanna try to pay us a damn cent. Qualified buyers and music don't pay the rent. And bonafide liars and users, they take the rest. So it's time to unleash the fucking beast. My inner animals rocking through his fucking teeth. I'm burning up the streets while I reset. I rebuild and reject. They gotta know my battle flow, death rattle for the status quo. We gotta take some kerosene and reduce the whole fucking industry to ashes. Start from the ground up, moving the masses. I'm moving the masses, yeah, I'm proving a classic.
Your hard drives have been seized. Forensics is decrypting the contents as we speak. Internet activity over the last 10 years vivid. Your hard drives have been seized. Forensics is decrypting the contents as we speak. Your internet activity over the last 10 years is being scrutinized and cataloged in minute, vivid detail.
Trying to escape inside, painting pictures, taking flight. Sweet daydream, daydream. Standing on the bridge of souls, not knowing which way to go. To extremes, extremes. I can't live in two worlds, 'cause some days it don't work. I need to find a way to blur the lines in my mind, connect my dreams with real life, to stand a day in paradise.
Escapism on the inside, a sensory semblance precisely entwined. Perceptive delight, trick of the mind, freehand artistry, where to draw the line. Caught between dystopia and paradise, bridge the gap, keep dreaming of face facts. Live the truth or picture life through Ray-Bans, searching for the arc, lost in the haystack. Heightened senses, subconsciously aware, sensitive to my surroundings. Stripped bare, lone existence, looped emotions, closure distance, searched open ocean. Stimuli, smudge the colors, mirror the image. Fabric loosens the illusion, depicted vivid. Entwined DNA, twisted, opposites mimicked. Became one, dissipated inhibitions.
Trying to escape inside, painting pictures, taking flight. Sweet daydream, daydream. Standing on the bridge of soul, I know which way to go. To extreme, extreme. Yeah, I can't live in two worlds, 'cause some days it don't work. I need to find a way to blur the lines in my mind, connect my dreams with real life, to stand a day in paradise.
Piece the collage of a glass half full, metamorphosize with mood, attitude, mercurial. The grass looks greener, vibrancy ethereal, crossover concepts made of the same material. Flirt with the abstract, immersed in fiction, 'cause Richards made his bed with his addictions. Outlines of a mirage in the depth of his inscriptions. Blur reality, speaking third-person descriptions. His last hope of leaving a lasting impression. Fabrication slowly became an obsession. Grip loose as he clings to the end of a tether, showing the delicate strength of a solitary feather. On the fence, found it tough to pick a side, caught in between the fairy tale and hard truth alive. Drowning past time, they threw a sacrifice for one day in paradise.
petrol.